Hey everybody, how you doing today? Superfiend here, and welcome back to Skarsnik, Total War Warhammer, a Crooked Moon Legendary Campaign. Let's see what's going on. We just took Karak Eight Peaks. That is great news for us. We are at war with the Border Princes and the Dwarves. That is not so great news. There are two full stacks of the Border Princes coming in through here, and it looks like Azag's ambush has been foiled. There is a nice little rebellion here, and we're going to be able to get some fightiness from that. If we can get enough fightiness, we can get a Wa, and that might help Azag. Plus, in one more turn, we're going to have walls at Xerxil. So between a potential Wa and walls at Xerxil, Azag may be enough to hold off the Border Princes down here. Now, another nice thing about being at war with the Border Princes is when we finally get to come over here and sack this, which of course it's got a lot of stuff in it right now, I think we need the Wa to do so, we're going to be rich. We're going to be filthy, filthy rich. Now, up here, we have Karak Bufter, and we don't really, well, it's got nothing in it. It's a very, very undefended area of ours, and I don't expect we're going to hold on to Karak Bufter very long. Now, looking over here, Karak Izor. Not the world's greatest garrison. What is this? We got regular dwarf warriors, miners. This is like a basic garrison. It's a level 2 settlement. So confederating with Clan Angren, or Clan Angren confederating with the dwarves, caused the garrison in here to be not so great. Unfortunately, they've got this sitting in there. We do have a lot of war machines, you know, so we can pummel the crap out of them. So we have that going for us. But, gosh, I don't know. We're better off fighting them in the open field. And if we try to lay siege over here, I don't know how many turns it's going to take. Well, it'll probably take like 8 turns or something like that. But our dwarves going to come popping out of the fog of war over here. Plus, our settlement over here is under siege. This rebellion is probably going to attack us pretty soon. We don't have a lot of money. Story of our lives. We might be better off kind of coming this way and then using the underway to pop through here and taking Karak Hearn from the dwarves. That might actually be better, because then these guys may come out of here and go after Karak Bufter, and then we could take Karak Izor pretty easily between these two armies. If we were to take one of these armies and kind of just go into an ambush stance over here, we might be able to catch them in the open field, but one of these armies by itself is not going to be enough. So I don't know. I don't know how we're going to handle that. We'll come back and look at it in a minute. We also got some interesting things going on over here. We have a Bloody Hands Rebellion. We're under siege at Ekron, and we've got a very bad garrison. So I don't think that garrison's enough to fight this. No. And we kind of have to let that territory go anyways, because we got bigger problems here with Ungrim Iron Fist, and he's got a doom stack. It's all iron breakers and missile units. I just don't know what to say about that. And let's see. This would be easy pickings over here between these two armies. And oh yeah, we're under siege up here. So let's see. 18 units and 7 turns, and we got a ton of Black Orcs. So there's a good chance. And this is just regular dwarf warriors. So I don't think Thorgrim is the big concern up there. I don't think we need to worry about Thorgrim. Now, what do we got over here? Black Iron Mine, Karak, Azul, and Spite Peak. We might be better off trying to come get these and then going back to reinforce up here. That might be smarter. The only question is there a dwarf army here? And if we come shooting through the underway, are we going to get intercepted by something that will easily wipe out either of these forces? And we've only got the finances for like 1 turn of not sacking a settlement. So boy, isn't this fun. We could come over here and get Valaya's Sorrow, and then come through here But then most likely Ungrim is going to maybe peel off this way and take it back. I don't know. Maybe he's going to set off down this way. And he'll just stomp through here and take all of the southern Badlands. There's nothing... We can't afford anything over here to stop him. Our only hope is if he like suddenly decides to come this way. Now, if we manage to take all this stuff over here, that's nice because then we're backed up against the actual edge of the entire campaign map, and we don't have to worry about anything coming from this side to take it. At least maybe not until the third Total War game comes out. And these are relatively weak garrisons. So
Let's take what should be ours.
I think we're going to do that. I think we'll do it that way. Skarsnik's goblins and spiders should be able to take the Black Iron Mine, I think. And Skarsnik's got pretty good movement range, so we're going to move him up to here. Wurzag, well, he still needs to reinforce. So we're going to leave him inside of our territory. Or he needs to replenish, I'm sorry, not reinforce. And so that should take care of the movement for those two. And then these guys here, what are we going to do? Well, this is a simple choice. Let's go squish the rebellion. We'll just auto-resolve it. And we'll do the replenishment. Okay. And we'll go ahead and we'll finish them off. And now we'll take the leadership. So that actually gets us enough money to go through 2 turns. And the risky thing about moving Azag back into here is that if the border princes come in with multiple stacks, Azag can't get out unless he uses the underway, and then he might get intercepted. But if we do move him in there, what is this? If we do move him in there, then he will be protected by the walls, and that could, you know, he's got a pretty good army here. And Azag's army, together with the garrison and the walls, should probably be able to hold off like 2 stacks of the border princes. Unless they siege until there's attrition, and then in that case they could take it easily. We'll move back, and we'll just make sure that, because Azag's going to have some pretty heavy fighting going on, we're just going to make sure that he's got kind of the best of things available to give him. Well, good enough. And Karak Bufter. Okay, what do we do here? Grimhold, what's that look like? Okay, so we could come up here and we could take Grimhold and we could take Karak Norn. Can we get peace with these greenskins? Okay, now they want peace. And they'll confederate. And we know, or I'm pretty sure, that they have a full stack over here. So actually, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's do that, because that gives us more options. Let's join Confederation. Let's see if they'll give us some money too. Let's ask for as much as possible. Not going to do that. Nor that. Nor that. All right. Well, 750 is better than 0. Okay, let's try 1500 peace treaty and confederate. Peace treaty, confederate, payments, and they didn't want 1500. Will they do 1250? Okay. So now we get Grimhold, we get Thaga Muckracker, and look at this. Oh, this is beautiful. We have a stack here. Now we're only going to make it 1 turn. But this is going to afford us some options, I think. Some better options. Because we can sack this. We can sack this. We can come over here and threaten the dwarves here. I know that... I'm pretty sure there's a couple Karak Hearn armies that are sitting here. So I'm more inclined to move this way than I am that way. We could use the underway and... fend off the attackers over here in Ekrund, although I think we're better off if we lay siege and sack settlements. So, All right, one turn is basically what we get here. One stinking turn. How can we make the most of this? How do we make the most out of this one turn? I don't want to use the underway with them because I don't want them to get intercepted. I think we move these two armies like here. That'll give us good visibility on what's going on over here. The next turn, we can sack Zvorak with Crusher. He's got no missile units. One Goblin Missile Archer, and then depending on what the Fog of War, what these guys uncover, they could go under here, and that could get us through the turn after that, or they could come around to Karak Angazar. And if we're fast enough and we can get Karak Angazar and then come through the underway, we might be able to hang on to Migdal Vangal Barak.
The mighty greenskins. What doth thou wish to discuss?
And they'll take a defensive alliance. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take that with them because then we can give them a war target and we can say, hey, can you guys please come over here and attack that rebellion for us? Yeah. Okay, let's see if they'll do that. The Von Karsteins. They could become our new best buddies. We haven't had any best buddies this campaign. And let's move up here. Okay, so Karak would be easy pickings. Can we move with this guy? Okay, let's just take this guy and let's uncover Karak Norn's home over here. Okay, so that's undefended. And this guy's costing us a lot of money, so let's let you go. That saves us like 1,500. And have we moved everybody that we can move? We have. All right, so we just have to see, you know, what's the AI going to choose to do. All right. Yeah, damage buildings. Okay, so now that these guys are at war with Chaos, now that Chaos has shown up, let's go ahead, because we want the Empire to act as a buffer between us and the Chaos invasion. Let's see if we can get some money out of them. So I bet we could probably do like 1250 and get peace. Okay, good. A little bit more money that way. And Ungrim, he's going after Grunty Mingle. And let's see, joint. No, we just declared peace with them. All right. Oh, look at this. Nifty. They decided to come over and help us out. Yeah, let's fight it. Let's see what happens. I almost wanted to just auto-resolve it, and fighting it might actually work out really bad for us, but I think we should fight it. The greenskins and the undead come together in an unexpected alliance. There we go. We'll just let all of our stuff come on. Speed it up a little bit. Okay, there's our units. We'll select them all. We'll move them, and let's see. Rotate them. So it'll end up looking, I don't know, something like this. And then let's see. We'll clean up down here. Now, all the Wolf Riders and the Spiders together should be able to take care of this one unit of Goblin Wolf Riders. The rest of these guys, keep moving. It keeps doing that to me. It screws me up. Okay. I'm holding Alt, and then it like lets me select one unit and it gets all messed up. And the undead, a little cautious in their advance. Let's send one unit of spiders, one unit of goblin wolf riders into these guys, and we'll let the other spiders and goblin wolf riders run them down. And one will be control group 5, the other will be control group 6. Actually, we'll get the archers. Archers. And let's see, the trolls. Always want to try to get around the flank with trolls. They got really bad leadership, so they lose combat and rout very easy. But if you can get them into a rear charge, they make an excellent hammer. Hey, there we go. Come back this way. There's the trolls. Rest of these goblins. Let's see. Send these trolls this way and these trolls this way. And what are these Vargeasts? Okay, so let's get these goblins in the rear here. And we'll send the trolls in. Okay, so this is all going to route pretty fast, I think. Take our missile units and just fire on these Goblin Wolf Rider archers, and we'll send the rest of our infantry over this way. And let's see. Let's come out with the trolls. I think our trolls should be able to get out over here. Okay, and we'll get ready to charge again with the trolls. There we go. Let's watch them come in this time. Only those guys got tossed. All right. Send these trolls up over this way. And these trolls, just keep fighting these orc boys because they're shaken. Here come the rest of our goblins. And here we go. We'll get this unit of trolls on their general. And they're going to start crumbling here real fast. Okay. What are our archers doing? Probably not doing anything now. And let's see. We'll run down some of the orc boys. Make sure they don't come back. Goblin archers are shaken. Let's get into the backs of these orc boys over here. And there they go. Everything's fleeing. And we'll just get out of the battle here. We're going to take the money when we get back to the reward screen. Alright, yeah, 780 coin. They're over here. Guess they felt like they'd done enough. And border princes. They're still at war with Talea. Ooh. Oh gosh, could this have worked out any better? Okay, so now Zarexil is going to have its walls, so we could actually leave it undefended for a couple turns. Okay, let's see what we're going to end up doing here. We got 6 turns before we run out of supplies and start suffering attrition. Skarsnik can go ahead and take this real easy. We need to do this for the Benjamins, for the money. I don't want to get screwed up by auto resolve, so let's fight this. And basically, we're going to focus our war machines on the Longbeards. Try to outfire their quarrelers. Actually, we'll probably get the units with stock into the quarrelers if we can. So we'll put 2 on that side, 2 on this side. And our spider's pretty weak, so I don't know if we want to rush into combat with our spider. We're going to want our goblin archers firing mostly on the miners, I would think. Alright, here we go. Longbeards. 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 Miners and miners. Okay, now it's done that like 10 times to me. Where I click several units and then Alt and it gets okay, you can't hold down Alt and click on one, and that's my problem. You have to click on the ground somewhere. Frustrating. Okay, come in this way. So their quarrelers are going to spend their first shots, their first volleys on our missile units, which is fine with me. And we're going to send our units with stock into the quarrelers. And we got our missile units are now going to melt the miners. And let's see, we'll send... Oh, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. And let's see, spider. All of the war machines can fire on those Longbeards. There we go, that took care of them. Bring these guys back. And we just want to make sure that we keep their general fleeing. We'll send 1 unit of archers on them. The spider will run them off the map. War machines can fire on the quarrelers here. These guys are done. And let's cease fire with the war machines because everything's starting to break now. There we go. Alright. Barundin Dum Tummer. Alright. Loot and occupy, loot and occupy, loot and occupy. Finally got the Spider Queen. So now he's going to recharge. We've got enough money to make it through 1 turn. Let's spend 500 to get a little bit more replenishment rate. And Warzag, let's see. Spite Peak. What does Spite Peak look like? Okay. Now we got a rebellion over here. Oh boy. And does this have any sort of walls or anything? It doesn't. So maybe what we do with Warzag is we use the underway, come through here. We're lucky, there's no dwarf armies. It should not take Warzag very long to get to Spite Peak. He should be able to do that pretty quick. And, oh boy, we're under siege over here. Not gonna happen. We can't win that. We're gonna lose Grunty Mingle pretty quick. Now, this is nice because Azag. Let's see, what would we do with him? He's in forced march. If we use the underway... Okay, Xerxil has walls. Yeah. So... And this is under siege now. So actually, let's just use the underway. We're going to come down here. Oh, man. I stuck these guys in it. Azag may be able to kill these guys. He might be able to take them. So we're going to bring Azag that way. And we're not going to worry about Karak Bukter. Now here. And here.
Not likely. This is my land.
Now I'm inclined to think that there is another Karak Hearn army over here. And Akendorf has a pretty big garrison also. What we need to do, and what's this settlement look like? We're not going to get very much if we sack this. But, and what's this look like?
Not obey.
You know, I think we could take them. But I'd much rather go for the easy pickings. So we're going to go over here. We're going to lay siege to Matorka. Yeah, there we go. We're going to lay siege to Matorka. We're going to come back in the next episode. We're going to sack it or raise it or something. And we're just going to keep on consolidating territory over here. And we're so far in the hole with upkeep that we have to constantly steal money from the factions that we're at war with. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode, and have a great afternoon.